All right, what's up, listeners? So I want you to imagine something real quick. So it's a Sunday, and you're driving along. It's about noon. Traffic is clear, as you would normal Sunday. And all of a sudden, church gets out. Well, guess what? You got a whole lot of old people on the road now, and let's be real, that shit sucks. So today we're talking about driving age restrictions, shit, just all around driving, and we're gonna get some interesting stuff here.
This is Simply Uncensored.
Absolutely not. Rewind it right now and show me where
You set it off the air,
Okay.
which isn't
Okay,
it
hold
isn't
on,
as
hold on.
bad,
Yeah,
but
wait,
it would
wait,
still
wait.
piss
I was
me
about to
off.
say, you almost
No,
complained.
it's not
No,
as
no, no, no,
bad.
no.
I'm putting in perspective that even Christians do this.
Yeah, that's good. That's like,
So no matter what bad they did in their life,
it's all gone. It's all
it's
gone.
kind of like a last resort.
Ooh, just roll it in real quick.
Well, there's not a whole lot to talk about ghosts, but there's so much proof that aliens do actually exist. I'm completely down for that. I don't have to play a second time. We get it.
Gotta get all the
That's
old
weird
people
that
off
you
the
just
road.
go straight to church.
This is straight to church.
Like,
All right, so what's
that's
up,
your
guys? How you
example.
doing today?
What's up, everybody? You guys ready for another awesome episode of Simply Uncensored?
You know it.
Yes,
We're missing Nico today because he fucking didn't want to answer his goddamn phone. He'll probably answer it in the middle of his podcast, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna be pissed because he's not in it
Up to conference him in.
Yep.
mid podcast.
I don't know, can we do that?
Yeah, we could do it. I mean, I could. Yeah, we could do it if he pops up before the end of this podcast. We can get him.
We'll
in
have him
here.
for like a call-in guest.
Call-in guest. Yeah, he is now our call-in guest. Speaking of call-in guests, I went and got a drink with Tanner, our old Simply Uncensored mate,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I told him like, hey, we started a new thing. We got 4 hosts now. Yeah, we're gonna have to have you on one of these days.
5 people
What'd he
alone is
say?
a lot of people.
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we could
Yeah,
do like a
definitely.
short segment with Tanner. He doesn't need to be like, because it's Tanner.
Yeah, he doesn't even be on the whole thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like, no one, especially not, Vault Trap. We got him. I'm pretty sure we got him to say like "fuck Tanner" a few times in the live stream. So, if Vault Trap's watching, just say "fuck Tanner," and we'll get him on.
Valtrap and Seabass. Yeah, like we'll have them on too eventually in one of these episodes. Quick, like
Maybe.
10-minute segment. Why don't you see maybe? Oh, we won't even get into it.
We'll see about it.
We'll get him on one day.
All right. Well, so I want to hear your guys' ideas for driving restrictions and just all around driving. I just want to hear you guys' opinions.
My opinion on driving restrictions pretty much is that, I mean, they're fine right now. I did a little bit of research on like crash statistics based with by age, by age groups, and
Right.
I got some graphs, all crashes, injury crashes, fatal crashes. I mean, all crashes.
Yeah, as you do with research.
Yeah, all crashes. I mean, the majority by at least double second place is age group 16 to 17. So, I mean, old people, they drive slow, but I mean, they're not really crashing that much.
Well, yeah, it's because they're not the ones that are crashing because they're extra careful. They're the
Exactly.
ones that are causing crashes.
Yeah, jamming up
Maybe.
the road
And
is
I-
bad news.
Oh yeah,
You do have a point
it's
there.
fucking terrible.
It-
And I actually got a theory about it too, but well, I'll get into that later.
So is that all you think, Colin?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the graphs are kind of interesting to look at. I should have put them up on the drive, but
Alright,
Like-
cool. Explain them to us.
for all crashes, ages 16 to 17 is the highest. Second highest is 18 to 19. So I mean, 80 and up is probably fifth on the list from what it looks like.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Injury crashes. That also could be because not that many people live to 80, so it's less people. You never really know.
True.
Very
Yeah.
true.
And plus, half of them stop driving. Like half of them
Right.
actually have some
Right.
common sense and literally stop driving.
Yeah, as they
Um,
should.
y-
Right.
yeah. The second graph is injury crashes. So this is when you get into a crash and there's an injury. It's still 16, 17 is number one. It's pretty much the same thing. But when we get down to fatal crashes, that's when we start to see 80 and up. It goes way up. It's number one. So when they get into crashes, they usually die. Sorry to say, but
Oh my god, that's fucked.
yeah,
I don't know why I just laughed.
maybe
It is
that's why
fun.
they drive so slow. I mean, if the graphs tell us one thing, maybe that's it, in my opinion.
But yeah, their bodies can't handle crashes. I mean, it makes sense. It's just
So they have to drive slow. It makes sense.
yeah, but you don't have to drive 10 under.
Yeah, that pisses me off, especially in the left lane.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no! I will.
Be
I
like,
will
I
honk.
see a handicap sticker on their license plate. I'm like, oh shit, I want to be stuck behind this person.
You don't want to
Yeah.
be anywhere near that person.
I don't want to be like a super asshole to him either, because I feel like that's kind of fucked up.
Like you're
I'm
trying to be a
driving.
decent human being.
Yeah, I mean that's my. I gotta respect my elders.
Oh no, I agree. I definitely agree. But at the same
Oh.
time, like I drive a Mustang, so I'm automatically a douchebag. So I mean, it really doesn't matter what the fuck I do.
Auto
True.
douche.
Pretty much, BMW or Mustang, you're automatic douchebag.
That's how it goes.
Pretty much. All right, Jess, what's your opinion?
For one, I think the fuckers 16 is definitely fair. Because I mean, I waited that long. I think they should have to wait that long because I wanted to drive ASAP, and like 16 is when you kind of get your freedom. So I think they should have to at least wait till 16. Um, and I think in the 70s and 80s, maybe they should have to take a driving test every so often, so you know, they don't fucking kill anybody. Because people get old and senile and dementia. I don't know what, like dementiated or whatever, and they go all crazy.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things into it because eyesight goes away. Your reaction time goes away. Just all-out hand-eye coordination just gets worse and worse as you get older. As does everything. I mean, this isn't knowledge that nobody knows. This is common knowledge.
Next
Oh.
thing you know, Grandpa's driving down the off ramp, going into the oncoming traffic.
Well, maybe all.
This is
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe autonomous vehicles is the future for old people.
Oh, dude, I
Dude, that's
cannot
a
talk
whole
about
nother
that.
story. Like that's
Dude, we have a friend.
it's a good idea though. Like
We
I
have
think
a-
autonomous vehicles should be introduced for the old people first.
James, if we're gonna have a conversation about autonomous vehicles, we need to have Mike on. He gets fired up about that.
I know.
He's so against
He came
it.
to the bar last night, and I was talking to him
He's
for quite
so
a while.
against it.
Who's
But
Mike?
shout out to Mike. We should have him on. He's a cool guy.
One of our buddies.
Lives around us, yeah.
What does he think about the autonomous vehicles?
He thinks it will be the death of civilization itself, pretty much.
Dude, he thinks everything will be the death of civilization.
Well, I mean, it's kind of right. Like, I mean, it's not that irrational, but at the same time, personally, I don't think 100% autonomous vehicles will ever be a thing. So, I don't know. That's just my personal beliefs, because no one's going to want to do it. And to get 100% means you can't have anyone driving on the road.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I like the autonomous vehicle. I like the concept.
Hmm.
But here's what I think. In order to really make autonomous vehicles a real thing, it's gonna have to be government mandated that traditional cars and vehicles cannot be on the road.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's not gonna work. They can't really coexist too well. I mean, they can do a point, but like fully autonomous vehicles, it's gonna have to become a thing. And then what are they gonna do on dirt roads? It's a whole different thing.
True.
And then
True.
if
Yeah, we're
they
getting off
make
the rails.
autonomous vehicles mandatory,
Fucking commies.
how are police gonna get their money? Like
They have drones.
how are they gonna be
dude.
funded?
Damn.
Just get drones funded by the government. All right. Anyways, we're getting a little bit off the rails. Jess,
No,
did you
we're on
finish
driving.
up?
We're definitely still on
Oh,
driving.
yeah,
Like,
I
This is
guess.
for the
Yeah.
old people.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I forgot where this branched off from.
why it was connected.
Yeah.
All right, James, you're up to bat.
Yep.
All right, so I got two theories for you right now.
Alright.
So my first theory, so people driving slow. I'm sure you guys do it yourself. I sit here and watch people do it all the fucking time. So you get stuck behind one slow ass driver, and you're sitting there, you're getting irritated, like just not being a dick, but you're just following them. And
Tailgating
as
them a
soon
little
as
bit.
you get the chance, do you not just like punch it and drive a little bit more erratically than you normally would?
And then you gotta give them that look too. You gotta like look them down real quick, let them know you're pissed off.
Yeah,
When you're
yeah,
driving
like
past.
it starts road rage. Like I do it myself all the fucking time, but I'm just a naturally reckless driver. But I've seen people like get stuck behind slow moving cars, and as soon as they get a chance to just go around them, like they drive that much faster.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah, well, that's how accidents are being caused because people are getting irritated and pissed off, getting stuck behind slow drivers, and then they start driving erratically and driving faster.
Yeah, I get really pissed off. I have bad road rage,
I think we all do.
Yeah.
self-admitted.
It's
Does
just
that
what
mean I'm like a
happens.
psychopath and have violent tendencies and shit like that?
I don't know. Ask your fucking therapist.
I thought people with road rage were like supposed to be violent and just terrible people all around. That's what Twitter tells me.
Yeah.
That's what Trump tells me.
Drunk.
The government tells me I'm an evil son of a bitch that needs to be locked up.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go on record right now and say it. I know this is gonna alter the course of history right now. Fuck Trump.
Oh my god. How is that going to alter the course of history?
Dude,
It'll be
that's
in
what the
history book.
celebrities think. That's what the celebrities think. Literally, if you just say fuck Trump, everyone will just start applauding you. And like, it's crazy.
That's how we get views.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Fuck Trump. No, no, I don't like that.
Let it be known we support Trump. All right. So, anyways, my second theory, which I already explained, but I'll explain to you viewers right now. So, here's what I think we should do to fix most driving problems in the United States, shit around the world. I don't know laws in the UK, shit like that. But so when people turn 16, you go through classes and you take a driver's test, and then you never have to do it again for the rest of your life, which is fucking stupid.
Unless you get in trouble.
Yeah, unless you get like DUI or some shit. But that's a whole nother different kind of stupid. So what I think you should do is at 16, you have that driver's test, you take your road test. At 18, you have your driver's test, have a road test, and then at 21, you take
What?
the road test, and then every 10 years after that, like on your birthday or some shit, you take a road test until you hit age 50. I think 50 is a good number. And then at 50, it's every 5 years. I think that would really
my
help cut
God.
down on some of the drivers, some of the bad drivers, that is.
James, you have a good theory, but I'm gonna personally say it's fucking no. I'm
Why, you
sorry.
don't want to take a driving test every 10 years?
No, that is, no thanks. That's just the
Fuck
government breathing down your neck at that point.
Yeah, they're gonna charge some astronomical price for all of this.
Right, right.
Yeah, they probably would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that bad.
It would be
Shit,
bad
driving
enough.
is like the driving course is expensive.
Yeah. Couple hundred. I don't know. Maybe more.
All right, what about this theory? So you have different levels of driver's test. Like so you have your basic, and then you have like an advanced driver, where you're able to drive maybe like 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, and then you have like professional driver, where you're able to drive like 10 miles per hour over the speed limit legally.
Well,
That would be dope.
yeah, that's kind of interesting right there.
I
I'd
would
be
pay
down for
money
that.
for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, obviously you would have to pay money, get your professional driver's test, and it would be extensive, but I think it would be dope.
I would do it. And we have to have like a
Yeah.
remedial class too for like the slow drivers. They're not allowed to drive but the speed limit.
Oh God.
As
Legally,
much
you
as
cannot go a mile per hour over the speed limit because you
Nope.
suck at driving.
You're terrible. Basically,
James-
it's all the women.
Oh damn! Shots fired,
Bang, bang.
Jesus.
but so true. Um, yeah, pretty much. But then it would suck because you get professional drivers that would be stuck behind the remedial ones. We're back to square one. I already drive 10 miles per hour.
The
over the speed limit.
remedial
I
ones
just
are
can't do it
only
legally.
allowed in the right lane.
Yes, left lane only for professional drivers and passing
Yep.
people.
Or they'll just put like a new lane in for the professional because it needs to be nice. There can't be any like cracks or anything.
Oh yeah. Well, 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. Like you can legally do 90. I think that is what you should be able to do.
Fucking A.
That's a little quick.
A little quick. 90 is slow as fuck. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I do go like 80, 85 on the freeway.
Dude, I did 120 down Pontiac Trail the other night, like from the high school down to that CVS.
Jesus. What the fuck?
I had my license for like a month when I got ticketed for 96 and a 45.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that was fun.
They didn't arrest
Damn.
you for that shit. I feel like
Nah, I got in some deep shit though. They made me take. I had to do 40 hours of community service on my spring break. I had to
Oh.
pay fines. It was a. Oh, and they took my license for a while. Oh, it was a
Damn.
pain.
oh, shit.
Yeah, I was picking up trash while everybody was going to the beach. I was pissed.
Yeah, maybe I should stop doing fucking double the speed limit. I don't want to be picking up trash.
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
James.
That's the last thing I want to be doing. I don't want to help out the government.
Fuck no.
You're not helping out the government. You're being punished.
Slave
Yeah, by
labor.
doing community service.
Exactly.
Slave. Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Pretty much. It's like you were bad to society. Now do this fucking work, bitch.
Get your ass to work.
God, I hate community service. I know a bunch of people that have to do community service all the fucking time, and
That sucks.
it's a lot of times it's over weed and shit too. And I know this is a whole different other fucking story, but that shit is so fucked.
Oh yeah.
You're smoking weed and not causing any harm to anybody? Yeah, community service. Oh, and probation, so you can't drink either, and you can't smoke. So now you have to do harder drugs because they don't show up on drug tests.
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happened to someone that I knew. Or someone that I know. Maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, that's how it works. The government tries to stop you from doing the light drugs, and guess what? Now you're doing heavier drugs.
The government pushed the heavier drugs to the people already. Everybody knows this.
Crack. Crack was invented by
Yes.
the CIA.
Government's fucked.
So was LSD.
LSD's dope.
Yeah. Well, that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only took LSD once, and like I played Destiny 2 until like 8 o'clock in the morning.
You're
And
up
just
like
went-
all day.
Yeah, you're up. Yeah.
Well, I took it at like 8 o'clock at night,
Okay.
so I was literally up all night.
Hell
It was
yeah.
a mistake. I thought maybe I could fall asleep, but I'm like, nope, that ain't happening.
Hell no. You can't sleep.
You can't sleep on any drugs.
You can sleep really good with weed.
Oh yeah, that's
Sleep
true.
on probably sleeping pills, I'm assuming.
I take sleeping pills. Well, alcohol. You
Yeah,
get
alcohol.
like real deep sleep off of alcohol.
But if you're too drunk, like it feels like you're shaking around, you're about to puke, the room's spinning.
Yeah, you're right.
That's when you take sleeping pills.
God.
Jesus.
Dude, I did like I'm an alcoholic, so I used to do that shit like every single day. I have a few drinks, get kind of drunk, and then I'd pop like 2 or 3 sleeping pills, and just pass out for the night. Wake up feeling great, and start drinking again.
Oh my.
I get my best sleep when I'm drunk.
Right?
Same. If I
I
drink
think-
too
although-
much, though, it hurts.
I took some kratom today, and I took a nap, when I was coming down off of it, and it was a damn good fucking nap.
Oh, I
Huh.
don't think I've ever taken any kratom.
Neither have I. I
I
mean,
take it when I work in the mornings.
Is it that shit that's in like a pouch? Almost looks like like chewing tobacco.
Yeah, but I get it in capsule form.
What's it do? Make you wake up?
It has a bunch of different effects. It's a long list. You know, yeah, like Euphoria is on the list. You can, boost up your mood.
good.
Damn.
That's just
Kind of
like
like a
K2.
small, like,
Kind of like K2.
not
Bath
very good
salts.
version of Adderall, I guess.
Oh,
How is it legal? The government doesn't want us to do anything fun.
no. It probably will be illegal.
Because it doesn't really get you that high.
You know they're about to ban all e-juices. What do you think about that?
Wow, really?
Yeah, they said the FDA said it's causing too much of a high risk in teen smoking, and they're giving the e-juice companies 60 days to come up with a proposal to fix it.
Holy shit. When did this happen?
I'm pretty sure today.
Holy shit. I better buy some fucking
Yeah.
e-juice.
Yeah, I gotta go juiced up.
I feel like this has almost happened before. Like I've heard
Oh,
shit
yeah.
like this.
Big tobacco lobby's really hard.
Well, yeah, they got a shit ton of fucking money.
Of course.
I mean, vaping's taking over though.
It is. Everyone fucking vapes. No one uses the analogs. Well, I mean, some people still do, but
They use those jewels.
everyone vapes, yeah.
Do you guys have
Yeah,
a
but-
jewel?
No, I have it's called a Hero.
I'm not a faggot, so I don't vape.
Oh,
I just like the nicotine, I'm sorry. I can't.
You goddamn nicotine addict.
I used to
die
smoke
like a real man
too.
and smoke cigarettes.
I
Yeah.
used to. It hurts. Okay, it hurts.
Get a goddamn cigar like a man.
Oh, I will.
And some whiskey on the rocks. Don't be a pussy.
Oh, now we're talking. Sounds like we need to get a live stream going in here pretty soon.
If we all
I'm
get
liking
drunk, it'll
this.
be vicious. I don't even know what will come up.
Oh, it'd be sweet.
Dude, it will be so much nonsense. It's ridiculous.
Why do you say that like it's a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing at all.
Exactly. So stop.
Should we go
pretending.
over some drunk stories while we've kind of got the age restriction thing out of the way? Should we talk a few drunk stories?
we can fucking some drunk stories. We'll come back around to talk more about driving, but yeah, I'm down.
All right, who's up first?
Nose
Dude,
goes.
Nose goes. How are we supposed to?
Who's got the wildest story?
Oh,
Oh man,
I gotta
Dude, I
think.
don't know. I've been drunk like every day for 4 years. Like I don't.
That's how you're supposed to be. So I mean, you never
Like-
like got pulled over, ran from the cops, or I don't know, fucked a bitch in a Wendy's parking lot. I don't know.
I've done all those
Oh, you have.
in one fucking night, dude. I've pretty much done all that shit in one night.
Well, let's hear that story then.
Oh my god. I don't know. I've ran from the cops a couple times, and actually, my best story is when I was sober. Though I wasn't even drunk. But there was a couple times where I've gotten, because I used to work at a Happy's, and it was like a half hour away from my house. It was a freeway drive. So I get drunk at work every single night, and then I drive home, drinking a beer, and I was doing like 93 at 2 in the morning. So there's no one on the freeway. So this cop's got nothing better to do but to pull me over, and I'm just sitting there like, fuck, I got a beer in my center console. I am pretty fucking drunk.
Oh.
I'm like, shit, this is not going to end well. So, I pull over to the side of the road, and I got, a cheese bread from work, and I just start shoving it in my fucking face, just like mouthful of it.
Munching.
And I hid the beer, like I put it behind my seat. And I'm sitting there, and he comes knocking on the passenger side window, which is, thank God it's the passenger side window, so I got a little bit of distance away from him. And I still have my mouth full, and I'm just sitting there, like, chewing still, like, give me a second. So, I finished fucking chewing. like just forcing it down because I was drinking a beer, so I didn't have any like water or something to water it down to get it down my throat. So I'm like forcing it down my throat dry. That's what she said. And he's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" I'm like, "I don't know, probably speeding." He's like, "Yeah." Like, you know how fast you go? I'm like, honestly, I don't know. He's like 93, and I kind of just looked at him like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Fucking gave him my shit, came back, just handed me my stuff, and fucking I went on my way.
Jesus. Close call.
Damn.
I
What do
was,
you got,
I was,
Colin?
I was pretty fucking wasted though that night. I'm surprised.
I can't really think of a really interesting story.
I've got one sort of like James.
All right, let's hear it.
There's a place like it's kind of where I live. It's like downtown. It's where that's where the college is. That's where everybody goes to kind of party. I thought all the bars, and we were down there, and I left there about 2:30, and I'd had like maybe 20 beers and a couple drinks. I was really drunk, so I decided it would be a great idea to head home and go to bed, my bed, because I didn't want to sleep in my truck. And so I leave, and as soon as I leave, I get pulled over. And I was just like, oh, well, here we go.
Yeah,
and
it's
the
over.
cop goes up to the window, and he asked me, license registration, blah, blah, blah. He pulled me over for a tag light, which total bullshit.
Oh my god.
And he's like, what, you been smoking weed? I said, nah, man. He said, just be honest with me. What's in the car? I said, man, I got a grinder right here. So I gave it to him. He pulled me out the car, and he searched me, and then he had couple other cars come, and they were like watching me. But what I forgot is I had my Jack and Coke I was drinking in the console where I was sitting, 'cause I was drinking it while I was driving.
Oh no.
And then I had a 40 bottle full of piss in the floorboard because I had to piss, and I drank that earlier. And they dumped that out. I guess they smelled it and was like, oh, God, that's piss. And they didn't find any more weed. And I was super fucking wasted. But I was sitting there talking to the cop, and I made up some story about I was going into law school, making myself sound really cool. And when they didn't find anything else, he's like, you were honest with me, so you can go. I was like, wait, I can go? They had no idea I was drunk. I hopped in the truck and just left, got all the way home, and slept really good. Felt really stupid.
That's nice. It's always nice for a happy ending.
It was awful though.
Well, I got Nico's drunk story if you want to hear about that.
Oh god.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, so it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I called up Nico. I got off work. I'm like, hey man, you wanna go do something? He was having a bad day. He was having girl troubles. So I'm like, all right, well we can go to the strip club or we can go to the yacht club. So I ended up picking him up from downtown Detroit. It's like half-hour drive from my house, maybe 45 minutes. Picked him up. We went out to the yacht club, which was maybe 20 minutes away from his house. So we get to the yacht club and we're drinking like all fucking night. I spent like $90 between the two of us on drinks, just taking down shots. I blew .09 before I left, and then he was blowing a .11.
Damn.
So I drove him home. We get to his house, and he's like, "Hey man, you want to go race me around the corner?" I'm like, "In what?" And he goes, "My mom's Malibu." I'm like, "Did you get your ass beat?" He's like, "Yeah, come on, we'll just go around the corner, like down the corner and back." I'm like, "All right, that's cool. Whatever. I really don't care. I'm like, I'm thinking around the corner. It's no big deal."
Oh my god.
So we get in and we hop on, the freeway M10, and we're just like booking it down fucking the freeway, just like 110, 120 miles per hour, just weaving through traffic. And I'm like, all right, well on the freeway, no big deal. No cops sit on this like stretch, and he gets off the exit. I'm following him. I'm like right on his fucking ass because I don't know the area. I'm not from there. And all of a sudden, I see him just, like, jump the fucking curb. Like, I'm right on his ass. He jumps the fucking curb.
Oh, man.
Like, this is 15-mile-per-hour turn right after you get off the freeway. But it was dark and we couldn't see. So he hops the fucking curb, and I slam on my brakes. But, now we're going too fast, so I jump the fucking curb. Come down on the other side of the road. Jump the second curb. So he jumps that, goes up the hill, and just, like, flies over the hill. Like his car got air over this fucking hill.
Oh man.
And I stopped on the hill and just backed up, and I got out of my car like, shit. Like, I hope he's all right. He just literally flew over this fucking hill. So I start walking up this hill, and I just see him running from the fucking car, just freaking out. Like, dude, it's like, fuck, fuck, fuck. Like, I'm so fucked. I'm like, oh, God. So I walk up the hill, and his car is just sitting there sideways against, like, a cement wall.
Oh.
I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
So what
So-
happened?
How bad was it fucked up?
It was totaled. It was definitely totaled. Like, the front end was just fucked. So I went and hid my car, and this guy pulled up. He's like, hey, I saw what happened. I just want to let you guys know I called the cops. Like, fuck. I'm like, okay, well, thank you. So, my car's hidden. I came back and walked back over. I'm like, all right, Nico, the cops are coming. And they didn't even ask if he was drinking. Didn't ask how the fuck I wasn't in the car, where the fuck my car was. They just like, yeah, this happens all the time. We'll call a tow truck and you can get it out of here.
Oh shit.
Oh my
All right.
god.
So y'all lucked out.
Yeah, fucking. There was 2 cop cars, ambulance, fire truck. They all came over, made sure Nico's okay, and never even asked if we were drinking.
Was his mom pissed?
I mean, she was more thankful that he was, okay, as a mom would. Understandable. But he was freaking out a lot more than she was. Like he was shooken up about it.
Damn.
He's probably gonna be pissed that I told that story, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I was
He
just
wasn't
about
here to
say
defend
that.
himself.
No, sorry,
You
Nico.
guys gonna race in his new car?
Well, it was his mom's car. That's the shitty part.
Oh yeah. He doesn't have a car?
No, he doesn't have a car. I'm kind of glad I didn't give him my old Mustang now.
Yeah, it would be dead.
He'd have wrecked it.
Probably. I mean, it was only a V6, but still, that thing could do 110.
I had a V6 Challenger one time.
Yeah, what happened to it?
I sold it. And it did get hit one time, which I was
Oh.
pretty pissed about. A bitch that she said, "Oh my god, I just picked up my Jeep from the body shop from a previous accident." That's when I was like, "Yo,
Oh my
take
god.
all women's
fucking
licenses
bitch.
right now."
My
I mean,
mom's a pretty good driver.
No, to be
I mean,
honest, women they shouldn't be able to drive. Just like they shouldn't be able to vote, I mean, come on. Let's be
Jesus
honest.
Christ,
let's be honest
Colin.
with ourselves here.
Oh damn.
God, that was fucking savage.
I'm just kidding.
Why are you hating on our viewers, man? They're gonna hear that and like, all right, fuck these guys.
No, I
Just
Women haters.
Put in the
God,
comments,
fucking
fuck
bit.
Colin, and I'll send you his address, and you can send him hate mail.
Okay. Fucking bitch. You're fired from the
fucked
Send him
podcast.
dirty tampons in the mail.
Jesus
Oh my god,
Christ.
ew.
James, I'm putting this on the record. If I get sent a dirty tampon, you're getting a brick through one of your windows of your car.
I live in an apartment building,
No,
so
of your
it'll
car.
get fixed in like a day.
Of your car.
Oh, that's fucked.
Oh,
Put sugar in his gas tank.
It's on record now too, so no,
I'll hide my
I don't
car.
want to completely destroy the car. I just want to. Maybe for every tampon, it's a rock.
From his apartment building, you gotta go throw it out of his window so it gets plenty of velocity and speed.
Right under the hood.
You know what I've always wanted to do, Colin? So every day I go to work and I see your car like sitting out front. I always wanted to just take all 4 of your wheels off and then leave it sitting on cinder blocks. So when you come out of work, you're just sitting there like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's fucked up.
I've been wanting to do it so bad.
Well, thank you for telling me. Now Actually, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
He's gonna take the wheels off of your car.
Oh my god. Anything I do to Colin, he's just gonna take it one step further.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Should
god.
we like prank call Nico one day if he doesn't answer us back?
Prank calling Nico. He still hasn't answered.
We could call him pretending to be like his insurance agency and tell him that they think he was drunk or something.
I'm not sure he'd fall for that. And it
You don't
couldn't
think
be
so?
one of our voices. It would have to be someone else.
I get a voice changer on
Yeah.
my laptop.
Just get a voice changer in this bitch.
But I guess you could do that.
And make it sound like Donald Trump or somebody.
You ever see those ads for the voice changer with like President Obama and shit? I see it on Snapchat all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you guys vote for Obama?
I don't vote.
You
I
don't
couldn't
vote.
vote for Obama. If I could vote, I would not have voted for Obama.
I would have voted for Obama, but I don't vote because they use the voter registration for um, jury duty, and I don't want to do jury duty.
I didn't even know that. That's fucked.
Plus, I haven't signed up for the draft either. I never did that.
That's
They
all
sent me
one
something in the
thing.
mail, and I just burned it.
Better hope you never go famous, cause government gonna hear this. Uncle Sam gonna want his
Yep.
draft papers.
I think by then I'll be 25, so I'll be out of the clear.
It'd be good.
Really? Why so doom and gloom for us, James? You don't think we're gonna grow?
By the time I personally get famous,
I mean, the group, before at least 100 people hear this episode.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
they don't know my last name. They don't know where the fuck I'm from. Fuck government.
Ooh.
He said it here, folks. You heard
Come
it.
find me.
Oh, man.
With
He said, "Bring it, bitches."
With their 10
Challenging the
subscribers, come
United
find me.
States Marines. They're coming for you.
Reddit can find just about anybody now.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah. Your bank account. I mean, Facebook alone. Fuck Facebook.
Man, you guys ever visited the dark web?
Nah, I mean I know about it, but I've never been on it.
I wanna take a look into it. I'm pretty interested in what they have on there. I
It's-
kind of want to just sell my testicles and see how much money I can get.
What, nigga?
You wanna sell your testes? Well, why would you do that?
Well, I already have a kid, so I don't need them anymore.
Well, you might want to use them occasionally at the bar or something.
Well, why do I need to use my fucking balls for that?
If a girl grabs you by the balls and she feels like just sack, she might be a little weirded out.
Well, I don't know how often fucking women just come up and grab your balls, but they don't do that to me.
Every day.
You're not at the right bar then.
Oh, shit.
What bars are you going to? I'm coming down there. I'll be down there in
You
a
need to
couple
come
days.
Check it out. All right, come on, boy. We'll take you to the slutty bars.
Titty bars?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys have any like really shady, shitty
Oh,
slutty
yeah.
bars around you?
Oh, I'm sure we do.
Of course.
We go
It's
we go to Detroit. You
boy.
could find one every fucking block.
Yeah. It's fucking Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit's ghetto anyway.
Detroit's getting better.
Detroit
Don't
needs
get
to
me
get
wrong.
fucking nuked or something.
Colin, you think everything should be fucking nuked?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
That's a red herring, James. And
Hey,
Nuke Iran.
gaslight.
so let's talk about this nuclear power plant, Colin.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Actually, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I wanted to bring this
In the
up.
Carolinas.
Yeah. I've been following this hurricane a little bit. It it looks like it's gonna be pretty bad. Well, first off, the first thing I noticed was I wish I shared these. Oh, I did share them in the. Did I share them in this chat? No, I didn't. Anyways, yeah, the fucking right where it's supposed to make landfall is one of the oldest nuclear power plants in the United States. New Brunswick or Brunswick Power Plant or something like that. And so, yeah, that's probably not good. You know, if it floods, which it's supposed to be like 12 feet of
Like
surge.
Fukushima.
Yeah, more, yeah. So if the debris gets into the cooling ducts, then we might have some issues.
I'm right by that too. I'm in Virginia. I'm actually gonna get some of Florence.
Oh no. At least you're not
It's
near.
gonna fuck me up. I'm
you're-
just gonna drown.
You're not near the coast, right?
No, I'm like 100 miles inland, so I'm not gonna get a terrible amount, but like Virginia Beach is about 100, 150 miles away, but they're gonna get. I don't know. I think it's supposed to dip downward now. I don't really know, but I know
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna get a
saw
little bit of
that.
it.
Yeah. What's like a kind of big city that's near you? Not the city that you live in, but a kind of big city that's near you. I just wanna
There's like Richmond.
Richmond.
It's like the capital of Virginia. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, you live there and you don't know your capital?
Fuck no.
Oh man.
I didn't pay attention in school. I was like shooting hornets and spitballs. I'm pretty sure it's Richmond. It's
That
Richmond.
sounds about right.
Richmond. Let's
I
see
think so.
here.
Richmond,
Oh
Virginia.
man. It looks pretty close to the fucking action. Gonna be honest.
So
I don't
how
know.
long until it hits land?
It's gonna hit land
think
tomorrow
Friday.
morning. No. It's gonna hit land tomorrow morning, but it's gonna like be completely over by Friday morning. And it's supposed to sit there for a
They
few
said it could
days.
stall out over there and they could get really
Yeah.
fucked up.
So we'll know
Sketch.
tomorrow if that nuclear power plant's gonna fucking explode.
No, this is a long event. Like it might not even go. Like I hope it doesn't go, but
You
Right.
hope the power plant doesn't go?
yeah, I hope it doesn't go because that would be very bad.
I hope it does.
It's really stupid to put it right by the
Right.
coast.
Stop putting these fucking atomic bombs right by fucking Mother Nature's fury.
Dude,
Like it's right in the hurricane
Right.
path. Like where all of them go.
Right.
I literally I want some excitement in life, and if I can't get like a DayZ virus or a Walking Dead virus, give me a fucking nuke. If it's not like a nuke from a different country, give me a fucking nuke right next to
Oh,
DC,
man.
this power plant. Give me some fucking excitement in my life.
The power plant's
Please.
not next to DC.
Huh?
The power plant is not next to DC.
It's close enough to affect it.
No, it's not. It's way south.
Oh,
It's
is it?
in I think it's in North Carolina. Let me check really quick for you.
Isn't North Carolina like right behind or right underneath fucking DC?
Y-
There's a nuclear power plant about 20 miles from me,
oh,
actually.
nice.
If you go by, like, you can, like, jet ski around it and shit. If you get close to it, you can put your feet in the water, and it's, like, really fucking warm.
Oh. Nice.
Feels weird.
Yeah, oh my fucking god, I just closed the tab. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Jess might be dead if it explodes.
Yeah, I'll be dead, so, I mean, this is my greatest artwork right here, so just put this in my funeral. It'll all be cool.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
if you
it's-
die, we'll go famous.
It's southern North Carolina.
Damn.
So I think you're okay from Richmond. It's like down by Wilmington. That's like a big city near it. So I mean, if that one goes, I think you'll be all right. I mean, it's an old one, so it's not a very big one, I would assume.
Just chill in your
know.
basement for as long as you can.
No, you don't want to be
Yeah,
in the
hopefully
basement.
it'll
You got to be in the top
crawl up
floor.
in the tub.
Crawl in the tub. Wouldn't the water be affected though?
I don't know. If I'm going to die, I might as well just die in peace. Like, put a beer in my hand and die like a
Hey,
man.
you have the login for like. Do you have like the login for the YouTube? If not, we need to get it to you because, you know, if the hurricane gets over you and you're about to, you know,
Yeah, grab
your
your
house is
phone and
about
go
to
stand
fly
outside.
away. Yeah, you better get out there.
Yeah, I'll go climb the tallest tree and get a
Do
good
it for the
look.
vine.
No, not
Amen.
fucking fine.
Yeah, I want to just scream that as you're
For the
fucking
podcast.
dying.
World Star.
World Star.
Yeah.
Do you guys follow World Star? They got whack.
No.
I haven't seen a fight video on World Star in so long.
I see it every once in a while, but I don't like religiously follow it.
I don't either.
Have you seen all those Facebook groups about like everybody turn your fan and blow Hurricane Florence away?
Jesus.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of people. I don't think they're like seriously doing it for fun, but you
Yeah.
know that there's like a bunch of people
That's
following it.
nice.
I wonder how many people actually are doing that though.
What if it works? Like we blow enough wind, we could blow Hurricane Florence backwards.
Everybody
back
stand
to
outside and
Africa.
just blow.
Yeah, blow.
What are we doing here? We need to get outside.
Yeah, we should be blowing 24/7.
I'm just gonna quit my job. Start just standing in my backyard going. for 12 hours a day.
Get your fan
Your
out
parents
too.
gonna come outside like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to blow the hurricane away.
Mom, get the fuck out here. Start blowing in this
It's
direction.
dangerous.
We need help. Yeah, you need help.
Yeah, you definitely need help.
Has Nico still not replied to anybody?
No. Let me look if he's still in the Xbox party. I muted it, so I don't even know if he's. Yeah, he's still in the party, but it doesn't look like he's back playing anything. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Ooh.
Hope he didn't die.
Hope we didn't die.
I hate when that happens.
Nah, he'll be
Oh,
straight.
damn.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He probably just took a nap or some shit.
Jesus, James.
What?
Did anybody watch any football this weekend?
Hell yeah, my
Uh,
Lions fucking suck.
Oh, did they lose?
They got murdered. The game opener.
My Steelers tied the Browns.
Didn't the Tigers lose yesterday too?
I don't care about the stupid Tigers. They suck too.
All
Wait,
Detroit
who-
sports suck.
Yep, you're right. Jess, what'd you say? Steelers and Browns? What happened to that game? I didn't see it.
They tied.
What?
How the fuck? Like, I was so pissed. How do we tie the fucking Browns?
A tie. What? It went through overtime and no one scored. Jesus.
Yep, it was. They gave it. They changed it from. They give you another 15 minutes or 10 minutes to, and they shortened it to 10 minutes, and then you get one quarter. That's it.
Wow. That's crazy. That is. Wow. The Browns really? Come on.
Fuck. I'm embarrassed.
It's alright. I can't talk. I'm a fucking Lions fan.
Ooh.
I'm a no sports fan. We like
Yeah, I
sports
bet.
and we don't care who knows.
I thought everybody liked football.
I like football.
I mean, like I'll
I don't
watch
like the
it, but I
NFL.
won't like sit down and follow it.
Wait, do you guys remember the Lingerie Football League?
Yes.
I watched it a couple times.
I would watch that.
You guys ever seen the fucking Puppy Bowl?
I may have like flicked it on one time because does it come on like on Super Bowl
Yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah,
Man,
it
we're
comes
playing
on
Oh
in
my
Super Bowl
God.
Sunday.
Trash.
Like fuck watching the Super Bowl. I'm gonna watch the Puppy Bowl, and I got the Kitty halftime show.
Why would you not watch the
Oh
Super
my
Bowl?
God. Super Bowl is like the biggest event of the
The
year.
biggest TV event if you're gonna watch TV at all. Like,
Well, Animal
it should be
Planet's
Super
not getting
Bowl.
any views, man. I gotta help them
Who
out. I gotta
cares?
support them during tough times.
Fuck the animals.
That's what happens to shitty shows that put their shows on next to the fucking Super Bowl.
You're right.
They don't
If
get
the
any
Super Bowl's
views.
on, literally just stop all broadcasting of every other network.
Pretty much. I mean,
No prime time.
no, after is good. They can all come back. Because that's when, people are leaving. They switch the channel. Stuff like that.
I love the Super Bowl every year.
Same.
It's awesome. Best
I
commercials.
watch for the commercials, but I stop
love
watching
it.
the Super Bowl and then I just go on YouTube and just watch all the commercials.
Commercials are the best part.
Usually I'll get on Xbox the next morning and they'll have it like set up on the homepage like, here, watch all the commercials from last night. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's how you do it. Just skip it.
Shoot. What kind of time are we looking at?
We're about to be at 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's about
do we
time to
wanna-
wrap it up.
I was gonna say, do we have anything else about like driving limits or age limits or anything like that?
Oh, dude, we stopped talking about driving limits at like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but we said we'd wrap back around. We'd give it the old reach around.
Yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal. We got our point across. It
Yeah.
wasn't really a topic. It was just kind of, something to talk about.
Well, that's a topic.
Dude, so I wanna do a
Christ.
podcast on the Mandela effect.
Yeah, we definitely could.
I think that would be a really fucking good one if we can just, talk about some random stories.
Hell yeah.
Like there's hundreds of them out there. We can get a couple of and talk about it. I think that'll be a really good podcast.
Something to keep in
So
mind for
serious.
sure. Going down the pipeline.
You guys want to do that next week?
James,
Yeah.
I want to say yes, but at the same time, to be honest, like we shouldn't be telling the viewers what we're doing next week.
Why?
It
Oh,
should be
that's true.
somewhat of a surprise. Like we could give a hint, but we shouldn't keep some in suspense, if you know what I mean.
Or maybe
is
it gets
true.
them excited about next week. Like, oh, hey, we're talking
Well,
about the Mandela
little-
effect next week.
That's
Like,
what the
yeah,
little
let's-
teaser does.
Like maybe get them excited.
There's my podcast, Woody.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
They're now getting excited. They're ready. They got their fucking cock in their hands and they're ready to explode.
All right, fine. It was just an idea. It's something to think about.
Oh yes, simply uncensored.
All right. Well, anyways.
On that note, I think it's about time to end it.
Jesus fuck.
It's
If
over.
you made it to this far, to this like this far in this podcast, I'm sorry.
Your day must be really
I'm
boring.
sorry.
No, thank you. We appreciate it. Check out the everything in the description, social media.
Website, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Just
We don't have Facebook, but
Check the
I ain't getting a
description.
point.
Click the see more if you have to. I mean, come on, you can do it. Or just if
and donate. We're raising awareness for
Yes.
Beyblades, I believe.
Come
Wait, I don't
Beyblades.
have a donate button anywhere. Do I need to put one?
no, we don't need donations. Come on.
I don't know.
For one viewer, we'll put $1 towards the Beyblade fund.
Beyblade fun.
No, if you share the video and like and comment Beyblade 6969 in the comments, then
God, Colin, you're a faggot.
we'll put your name in a hat,
Do it.
and then at the end of the year we'll shake it up. Whoever's name out of the hat we'll give them a stadium, some Beyblades, some stickers.
Simply
You're gonna
uncensored
represent.
stadium. We'll get it custom made.
Fuck yeah.
Sound good, guys?
That's right, I'm
All right,
sliding
peace
through
out.
'cause I can do the boogaloo. I'm lost,
real.
can do my thing, and that's why I sing. Gimme that thing.